And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger video. And like I always say, you guys already know when it's time for me to motivate you guys because my tone is somewhat different. For some reason, I don't know. But let's get it. Now it's time to be motivated. Yo, move at your own pace. And what I mean by that is whatever you're doing, move at the speed that you're comfortable with. Because it's not about swift. It's not about who got it first. Like, you want to move correctly or move in a way where you can see progress instead of moving fast. Don't think it's about moving fast, because a lot of people tend to, whatever they're doing, they tend to want to go hard right away. No, because the faster you go, the harder you'll crash. It's better you move correctly, that when you make a mistake, you can fix that mistake and keep pushing forward. Because if you keep moving fast, then you won't be paying attention to all the mistakes you've made. You probably don't even acknowledge the mistakes because you don't know. So as I said, move at your own pace, because you'll have a lot of people that come around you, and then they're going to tell you to do more or to do less. Because you got two set of people. If you're doing something, if you're working on yourself, you're going to have the ones that think they want to push you above and beyond for their own benefit. So if you're used to doing something, then they're going to come along and then they're going to say to you, oh, you need to do more, because they want to be a part of what you're doing for their own benefit. So they won't want to help, but they want to push you so you can do more just so they can be there, if that makes sense. And then you have the other set of people that if you're keep moving forward type of person, and then they're always lacking behind, then they bring a certain energy that it feels like they want you to slow your process down, if that makes sense. Because there's two people, like I said, two. So in order for you to achieve whatever goal you set, you have to move at your own pace, because everyone's speed is different. Like for me, being consistent on YouTube, I can post like one every day or one video every second day. But for you, maybe it'll be 3 times a week, 2 times a week, 1 time a week. Move at your own pace, because whatever speed you're going is completely different for whatever speed I'm going. So you have to know what you're doing and know how to manage yourself and know exactly what to do at what time, and then you can move according to how you want to move. Because trust me, there will be some people that come around you that all they want to do is make you feel like you should do more, and then you're going to end up being mentally drained. Because trust me, you got some people out there that when they come around you, like just the way how they are, you're drained mentally, because you have to deal with them. Because to deal with them is like dealing with a big problem, basically. And then they sit down looking around and looking at you, waiting for you to do everything just so they can be a part of what you're doing, if that makes sense. So doesn't really matter what it is that you're doing. Just make sure you move at your own pace. Do not let nobody come in your life and tell you what speed you should go. Whether it's a friendship or relationship, move at your own pace. Whatever it is that you're aiming for or you're going after, you're already on the way to it. So just keep on going. Because whatever you're doing, you have to be consistent. In order for you to save some money from your job, you have to go to work every day. That's consistency. You have to show up every day. In order for you to blow up on social media, you have to be posting on social media. So consistency is whatever it is that you want. So you have to move at your own pace. Trust me. Because like I've said, there will be times that you'll have to come across people that they want to tell you what speed you should go. Only because they want to be there. So if you're a type of guy that like, you're like, say you got a regular job, and then you're doing some, like you're focusing on yourself on the side, whether you're in the gym or whatnot, and you're used to doing stuff at a certain time, you're gonna have some people, oh, go 2 hours early and then I'll tag along. Why? And then you're going to have some people, why you go into the gym? If you go to the gym four times a week, they're going to, why you go into the gym 4 times a week? You can go 2 times a week. And that go all the way back to exactly what I said. 2 set of people. One, they want you to do more than what you want to do. So you're going to end up being mentally drained and burnt out because of them. And then 2, the ones that feel like they're lacking behind and they can't keep up with you. So in order for you to maintain that balance, you have to remember, what you're doing is all about you. So even if you're in a relationship, whatever it is that you're aiming for, whether you get it or not, will benefit the relationship. So if you are working a job, if you get paid, it benefits the relationship. So if you're aiming to be advanced above and beyond, then you're going to have to put more work in. And then that will also benefit the relationship. So you have to move at your own pace. Do not let nobody tell you what speed you should go. And like I've said it before and I'll say it again. The faster you go, the harder you'll crash. Because you can't see what's in your way. It's not about, the race is not for the swift. It's not who get it first win. A lot of people think it's who get it first win. So if you buy a house before me, then you win. If you get a job before me, then you win. If you got your first paycheck before me, then you win. But what a lot of people don't understand is it's not who first get it wins. Because you can get it first and you can't maintain it. And then you lose it. And then when I get it, I'm maintaining it. Because I move at my own pace and I'm moving correctly. Not swiftly. You move swiftly so you spend all your money to get everything right away. Then you're in debt. And then you can't maintain it. Then slowly but surely you lose it all. But the reason why you got it before me was because I was busy saving my money up. So when I get it, I can maintain it. Like there's a difference. So like I said, it doesn't really matter. I know for a fact I say this in most of my motivational videos. And it's true. It doesn't matter what you are doing. You can be doing anything. Move according to you. Do not let nobody trying to lead you straight. Because there will be people trying to lead you straight. Because they're going to be like, oh, this guy can buy 6 pairs of sneakers. Let me go with him and see if next month he can. Like some people literally come around you just to see how much you can actually do to know more about you. And trying to benefit from what you're doing. And most of them, they come around just to be a part of what you're doing and bring absolutely nothing to the table. So if you're like a fashion person, there's going to be people that don't know how to dress that come around you because they want to learn from you. And then if you're the type of guy that, or girl, type of person that you like go out, say, two time a month, if not once, because you only go out when you celebrate. And when you go out to celebrate, you put yourself nicely together. Then you're going to have that one person, we should go out 2 times a month because they want to be there. You notice when they say we, they're trying to be a part of exactly what you're doing. And those are the people you have to look out for, because there will be a time when, like, as soon as you ever notice, when you're busy trying to figure it out, there's nobody there. But the moment you figure it out and you're starting to push forward, that's when you start seeing everybody swooping in. But you have to pick and choose of the type of people that you want around you. Because you don't want nobody that's draining you. And you don't want nobody to make you feel like you should do less than what you're doing. That's why I say move at your own pace. Because those people will come around you. If they haven't come around you yet, just keep moving forward. Eventually they will. Eventually they will. Because people always tend to be driven towards somebody that's doing something and they know what they want. And then if they feel like you're still moving forward and they're still in the same spot, that's why most of the time they envy you. Because they're wondering how you're able to move forward and figure stuff out. And you're still going forward. That's because you're moving at your own pace. And then what they try to do is they try to put themselves in your way to try to stop you or block you so you can't move forward. But if you're moving at your own pace, then you will be able to break down whatever obstacle they put in front of you and keep moving forward. But if you're moving fast, then you're not paying attention to whatever is going around you because you're charging head on. That's why I say the race is not for the swift. It's not who get it first win. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. Some people, when they do stuff, they do it for now. They're not consistent, so they do it now. And then they end up losing it. Everybody that ever do something in a fast way always end up losing it. You know why? Because they weren't moving correctly. They just did it just to do it. Because maybe they want attention. They want everybody to see them. But that's not the way how to do it. Because if you and me are moving, and I'm moving correctly, and you're moving fast, you may think you're ahead of me, but what if the speed that you're moving, if you're moving in the wrong direction, or you're moving in a way where it's not good, like you're moving in a way that it's not doing anything for you, but you're moving fast. I'm moving correctly, if that makes sense. I hope you guys are still with me, because I'm trying to explain that this race is not for the swift. So if you're moving fast, don't get me wrong. If you're doing whatever it is that's going to benefit you in the long run before you crash and burn, then that's okay. But most times when people move swiftly, they're going the wrong way. And they don't have the time to like sit down and think to say, oh, is this the right way? Or should I go left or should I go right? Because they're charging head on. So while you're going faster than I am, you think you're winning over me, but I'm actually moving correctly because I'm moving at a neutral speed. And the definition of neutral is always moving forward. Never stop. Never go behind. Always moving forward. Let me use this as a prime example. If you put your car in D, in drive, the car will go. Not fast, but it will definitely go. That's what people call a runaway car. So if you put your car in drive, even if your foot is not on the gas, that car will keep moving forward. So it's sort of the same as this. So there's like a block or brick or wall somewhere in front of us. So it's like we're racing, right? I put my car in drive and you put yours in drive. Then you press on your gas. You went off way before me. And my car is in drive going. I can see the wall or whatever it is in front of us to like detour. But you're going so fast that you didn't even see the wall. And by the time you see it, it's too late. If that makes sense. The race is not for the swift. I'm using that as an example as to how you will crash and burn. Never you do something in a way that is like you're doing it way too fast that you can't even pay attention to what's going on around you. As I say, let me say it again. Move at your own pace. Because in that scenario that I just give you, by the time you're shooting down 180 going down there, I have more visibility in seeing what's going on around me. But you're going so fast that you have to be focused. You have to have like a telescope, narrow forward. You don't have no time to look at your rearview mirror. You don't have no time to look at your side mirror because you're busy going down so fast that your only objective is focusing on the road of where you're going because you're going so fast, right? If there's a pothole in the road, you don't see it. By the time you see it, it's too late. So if there's any obstacle in that road where you're shooting down 180, by the time you see it, it's too late. And by the time you bump the brakes, you just may skid off the road. If that makes sense. Which in fact is, if I'm going, not say slowly, but in a neutral way, where I'm like, keep moving forward, I can like go around all those obstacles that you're going to smash into. Especially if you're going the wrong way. So a lot of people think it's about fast progress. But the older I get, is the more I found out that it's not about who get it first or the speed that you're moving. But as long as you're moving at your own pace, that's all that matters. Move at your own speed. Because if we're racing, right? I could be faster than you. But if you got more energy than me, then I'm going to burn out quicker than you. And I use it as an example because I am that type of guy. So I have a lot of energy. So if I'm racing somebody, even if they're faster than me, if it's like long distance, they will lose because I've proved that fact over and over and over with my friends back in the day. Because I have a lot of energy. People that know me personally always say I'm energetic. So if we're racing on a 100 meters, me, I got a lot of energy. So I can run and hold my speed while you shoot off fast before me. So you're running, because you may be faster, but you're not going to win. Because the faster you run, the more energy you use. But if you're running at a speed, you can contain more of your energy. And then by the time you burn out, I'm going to run right past you. I proved that over and over and over and over and over growing up. Because I used to race my friends when I was younger. So it's not about who's faster or who get it first. It's about moving correctly. Moving in a way that you can see progress. So if you're doing something, if you're moving correctly, as soon as there's a problem, you see the problem. As soon as there's something that needs to be fixed or you made a mistake, you see it right away because you're moving correctly. But if you're moving swiftly, you won't see it. You know why? Because you don't have the time and energy to pay attention to what's going on because it's like a tunnel vision you got. So you keep charging forward. I've seen it over and over and over and over again. A lot of people think, oh, if I get it first before Ty, then I win. Oh, if I get a job first before Ty, then I win. Oh, if I buy eight shoes and Ty buys 6, then I'm winning. No. What if you buy more shoes than me and then you can't buy any for the rest of the year? But I buy 6 now, and then by next 2 months I buy 6 again. That's 12. You bought 7. So by the time it's 2 months, I got 12 shoes and you got 7. Then next month or next 2 months I go buy 6 again. That's 18 shoes I got. Then you still got 7. The same 7 that you got. So it's not who get it first win. It's about moving at a speed that you're comfortable with. And when I say move at your own pace, I don't mean look at nobody else to see what speed they're going. Look at what you can manage. Because there's different people. Some people are slow. Some people is average. And some people is quick, like me. That grabs things quickly and learn fast. So, in other way, you have to know the type of person that you are. And then you have to be figuring out what it is that you're doing. And then move according to how much you can handle. That's all it is. Because I like using content creator as an example because I'm speaking from my own point of view. So let's say I'm a YouTuber and you're a YouTuber. I got a job and you got a job. I can come from work and make a video. You can come from work and then you're too tired to make a video. On Saturdays and Sundays, I get it off and you get it off. I can make 6 videos in 2 days, edit it and thumbnail and everything. But you can only do 1, if not 2. But you're moving at your own pace. So that means if you can only do 2 while I'm doing 6, then you're still consistent in what you're doing. I may be doing more, but I'm moving at my own speed. And you're also moving at your own speed. So we're both consistent. I may be posting more than you, but you're posting in your own way. That you're not mentally drained. You're not tired. No one is in your way to block you or stop you. Or making you feel like you should slow down what you're doing. And as I say, the more you do stuff, you'll have some people that feel like, oh, you're going too fast. And they will do everything in their power to make sure you don't be better than them. And like I've said, a lot of people want you to do the best you can. But the moment you're better than them, that's when the problem comes in. And that's when you should keep your eyes and your ears open. Because if you're doing better than a person, then that's when you will see their true colors. And then that's when you will hear everything that you didn't want to hear. But that's not the point. Move at your own pace. Trust me. It's worth it. It's worth it. And let me say it one more time. The faster you go, the harder you will crash. And the faster you go, you can't see you can't see nothing that's in front of you. So whatever obstacles is in your way, by the time you see it, it's too late. But if you were moving correctly, you could have seen the problems and you could have known how to deal with it within the moment. So by the time you see it, it's too late. So it's not about who get it first. Like, I know I say that. I'm trying to stay on the same topic. Move at your own pace. That's why I'm trying to stay in the same spot that we're talking about. Or same bubble, I should say, not spot. So I'm trying to, the title that I gave it, Move at Your Own Pace, I'm trying to stay on that topic. I'm not trying to stray, if that makes sense. So it's not for the swift. It's not who, I'm saying it all over again, because I don't think you guys are understanding me. It's not who get it first. Who get it first doesn't mean that they're the winner. It's about who get it and is able to maintain it. Because getting something, that's not where the problem comes in. Buying a house or buying a car or buying a bedroom set or buying a phone or buying anything, you can buy it right now. That's not the problem. The problem is maintaining it. Because you can buy a car for 10 grand or 15 grand. You work and you have the money. You buy the car, but you can't maintain it. So I work and I buy the same car. And I had 30 grand, so I have more money than you. So I can do my oil change, I can tighten my brakes, I can do my transmission fluid, I can put common starter, I can do all that kind of stuff. So I can maintain my car way better than you. Before you know it, my car is going to be performing way more than yours. Because you don't maintain it. It's not about who get it first. It's about maintaining it. If that makes sense. That's why a lot of people start their YouTube channel and they never are going anywhere. Because they think, oh, I'm going to do YouTube now. Then they make 2-3 videos and then they don't blow up. Then they're like, I will go look a regular job. That's not how it works. If you can post 2 video or 5 video and you blow up on YouTube and start making millions, you don't think everybody in this world will be a millionaire? That's not how it works. That's not how it works, my friend. So let me say it one more time. Move at your own pace. This race in this world is not for the swift. It's not for the swift. Don't think the faster you move, you're winning. Because in reality, you ain't winning. And you will lose it faster. This is one of the reasons why people that lose stuff, like the faster you get something, the quicker you lose it. You know why? Because it wasn't properly earned and you didn't grow throughout the process. So if you're moving correctly, you grow throughout the process of whatever you're doing. If that makes sense. So if you're doing something, you acknowledge everything that you're doing. If there's a mistake, you fix it. You have all the time in the world to fix whatever mistakes you made. And go forward. Because you're moving correctly. But a lot of people that's moving fast, that think if they get it before you, they're winning. Nope, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. We live in a world where you have to move correctly in order to truly achieve something. Because if it's not properly earned, you will lose it. If I come to you and I give you $500, you're not going to save it. Especially if you're not working. But if you are working, if you're smart, then you will save it. But if you're dumb, and I give you that $500, it wasn't earned to you. So the first thing you're going to do is, maybe you'll go buy groceries, or you go buy some clothes. You're going to, or clear up some bills. You're going to do something with it that, like, that money is not earned by you. So you will do whatever it is that you want to do. If that makes sense. But if I work for $500, then every penny, I was about to say dollar, but every penny that's spent within that $500, I know how it's spent. Because I was the one that earned it. And if I earn $500, I'm going to save that $500. And if you receive $500, you're going to lose it faster than me. Because I earn it. But you received it. If that makes sense. It's still the same $500. But it's the one that earned it. If you move correctly, you will grow throughout your process of whatever it is that you're doing. The ones that are moving fast, don't pay attention to them. They're doing the most because they want to be recognized. They want to feel like they're doing more than you. But give it some time. They will collapse. Give it some time. So if you get up one day and you're like, oh, I'm going to start my YouTube channel, and then that one friend, oh, I'm going to start my YouTube channel too, trying to compete with you, don't waste no time trying to compete with them. If they're making a bunch of videos, don't worry about it. It will stop eventually. It will stop. If they don't truly want it, it will stop eventually. But if you really want it and you're posting at your own pace, then you will be further than them within the long run. So it's not about now. A lot of people think life is about now. What's going on now? If you make a goal, your goal is not to get anything now. If that makes sense. A lot of people think, oh, if I'm doing this now, then I can do that now. No. Nope. When people set a goal, it's about 6 months from now. I wouldn't even say 6. Sometimes it's like 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 10 months from now, 1 year from now. So if you start your YouTube channel now, and somebody started a YouTube channel now, and you say to yourself, oh, I'm going to be posting once every month. No, sorry, once every 2 weeks. So that's like 4 videos for 1 month. And then you got that one person, oh, I'm posting every day, I'm going hard. Give it 2 years, if not less. You're going to have more and entertaining videos than them, because they're making nonsense in order to post frequently. And you will have more viewers and subscribers than them, because you're taking the time out to figure out what you're doing and brainstorm and come up with good ideas, and then you post once every week. But that person that's posting random, they won't make it far. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over again. So the key to this video, move at your own pace. Move at your own speed. Do not let nobody confuse you. Do not let nobody distract you. Do not make nobody lead you astray, because they will. So I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. I will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.